say it this time.
I said it.
He did say
Yeah,
it.
we waited too long, and then he gave me time to jump in.
He did say it this time.
Ian. So now we're on. So now we should be doing our jazz hands and get all excited.
Whatever it is. Yep.
All right.
Do whatever it is you do.
Whatever it is you
we
losers
employ
do.
you, Ian. That's what we do. Oh my God.
I'm trying to call up. So I got the Skeptics Creed here. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a little AI testing.
AI stuff tonight.
There we go.
Ian, do you know of a good AI image like where we can think of some
Midjourney. Midjourney is like one of the most popular ones. There's Dolly, but Dolly I think you have to apply for.
So
Dolly too.
here's what I want to do tonight.
What the fuck is happening? That's like I'm looking at the fucking Matrix.
Join in beta.
Join beta. I think.
Oh no!
What should everyone call you? We got to create it. We have to create a whole account.
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah, you have to create a whole account.
What is this, Ian?
What am I looking at up there, bud?
That's a classic album.
Oh God,
what are you talking about?
Who's behind them?
What do you mean? That's Ms. Paulson.
What?
Know?
No.
Linda Paulson.
Who the fuck is Linda Paulson?
I'm sorry, Ms. Paulson.
Oh my God. Oh God.
I hate this.
Oh my God.
I hate having to pick. It's so crazy. All right.
Did I show you your screen?
Oh my God. Are you logging into Discord's impossible to log into. I've never logged into Discord. I've never been able to do it.
There we go. Now,
hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm sorry. We'll
get over to you guys in chat in just a second. We're just working on something.
We're trying to work on getting a. What is this thing that I'm trying to sign up for? And can you explain it?
Yeah, what's Midjourney?
Midjourney, it's it's AI art of some element, but essentially you feed it some random string of nonsense of words, and it will try to
create art based on it.
That into art, yeah. And there are some basic things like you can say like 4K, you can say watercolors, you can kind of give it prompts for it to stylize it.
Have you made art this way?
I mean, I've used Dolly 2 and like the mini one, and it makes landscapes generally pretty well that you don't really recognize all the mistakes. But anytime you get to something up close, it still kind of fucks up.
So here's what I want to do.
I mean, it's fun.
Here's what I want to do. I want to not only use the Skeptics Creed on AI writing,
but you want to make visual.
I want to make a visual. I want to take a chunk of it and just put it in and see what happens. Mm-hmm. So hold on a second.
The other thing is that with Midjourney, you own the graphics.
So how do I use this? This looks like a Discord. Am I in the right place?
You think
it is a Discord, but I think I haven't actually used Midjourney. I think it logs you into Discord, and then you can get access through there. Does anybody have a Midjourney account?
Here we go.
Sign in with Discord.
Sign in with Discord. Authorize. Got it. I got it now. Okay.
Oh my God. How do you feel, Ian? How do you feel about AI produced art and music and everything? Like, do you think it's cool?
That I'm an artist?
No, of course not. That's a ridiculous.
Ads or art? Are you saying first of all, things that I create?
No, I am. Okay. Look, I'm going to look right. 100% no. You're not an artist. I just want you to feel that deep.
Just full screen that
deep.
A little bit.
It's 100%. Ian, do not mistake what I'm saying to you. Let me look. You are not an artist.
Okay.
But I'm curious what you think about it. I am curious because I am not an artist either, and I certainly have very obvious thoughts which will surprise no one. So I am curious what you think about it. Like, what do you think about like AI produced art and music?
I think it's a useful tool in like drafting things and drafting ideas and doing stuff like that. I don't like the fact that it essentially quote unquote steals a style from a lot of artists, even though you can't necessarily copyright a style. But it does seem kind of shitty that you can like steal an artist's whole style and then just like make art that's fairly similar. But I mean, you can kind of do that with music too. There's sound-alike music things where you can literally like replay the entire like album. Let's say you could recreate an entire album and you just pay them a little bit of, well, not a little bit, but a lot of publishing, but you can sell it. So it's like there is kind of a weird area in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little.
I hate
two
it.
minds of it.
I was thinking about this the other day, and it's unsurprising, right? And nobody's going to be like, "Whoa, Tom." Hey. But you know, a huge amount of art that's purchased is corporate art, and like I do genuinely worry that if I, as a corporation, can log into something like Midjourney, and let's say you can't do it now, but you can do it in a few years, and it's good, why the fuck am I going to pay? So right now I got to pay an artist, and that's just how, like, so a lot of artists pay their bills producing corporate art, and that gives them the ability to produce things that are more meaningful to them. But like, if you just, the economics will follow. Like, if I can do this for next to nothing, then fucking send it to Zazzle and then have it hung in all of my hotels, and I spent $86 on it, I never have to hire a guy to do it. Like, I worry about that. Like, I worry about this actually resulting in the production of significantly less artwork. Like, ironically, see, because I wouldn't consider anything a computer makes on its own art. Like, I'd set that to the side.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
You know, I worry about that.
It could make it that, like, oh, I have a human art piece, you know, become that much more of a lofty idea.
Yeah, I think for high-end places that like human-made art, yeah. But for like your average corporate center, you know, like hotel chains, they buy a lot of shit, man. Those are big. They're like weirdly huge patrons of the arts, and I do wonder about the effect on that. Were you not? It wasn't working, Cecil.
It didn't work.
Didn't work. No time to do.
I want to do this. I want to do
What
this.
am I looking at,
Tom?
bud?
This is amazing. I saw this on TV. I was watching the daytime TV the other day, and I got to play this. For
Wait a
you.
minute. This is a real
It's a
thing.
real thing.
This isn't. Hold on a second. This is like
real.
real
This is
thing.
real, and it's
this isn't like some
amazing.
fucking meme
So good,
thing or
Tom.
whatever.
it's a prayer clock, right? 2 times a day.
Hold on a second. It's very soft. I can't really hear it. Let me see.
So I should be quiet for 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Shut up, Sarah. Oh, I don't hear the audio.
You don't hear the audio. Okay.
All right.
No, sorry. Is it important?
Is it important?
Look at those weird, uncanny valley hands right now. Those
Yeah.
don't look right.
They really don't.
They
that
don't
looks
look
like
okay.
AI art, Tom.
It does,
That
right?
looks like AI art. Here we go.
That's
guys.
some weird Gollum
Let's see if this
fucking
is a little
fingers.
louder.
Rings of power. Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
Let's see if this is a little louder.
Our Father, which art in heaven,
There we go. I got it.
hallowed be thy name.
In this uncertain world, our faith never wavers, for we rejoice in the word
That middle
of the
finger's
Lord.
too long,
Now,
man.
Experience God's word every hour on the hour with
No.
That's a kind of a terrifying fucking.
What? This is so. The beginning of this is so fucking metal.
This is so. Look at how. Like that's
Look
like
at that.
right out of like. What's that series? True Blood. That's
Yeah,
like
man.
right out of True Blood.
My kids are all like gothy right now. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah?
and this. I feel like this is going to be like in one of their fucking bedrooms.
They're gonna go to high school, go to wood shop, and they're gonna bring.
They're
that
gonna make
home.
yeah
They're
right.
gonna bring that home.
I made a cross and
I
I
made a
wrapped it in
cross.
barbed wire and shit. Because it's a commentary on the sharpness of faith or something. I don't know. Barbed wire.
the incredible new clock that speaks and is
No
voiced by
way.
Academy, Grammy, Emmy, and Tony Award-winning actor James Earl Jones.
Yes.
What?
Hold on, guys.
Yes!
Hold on.
Oh, my
The
God.
best part about this commercial is these people, every time it talks, the way they look up at their clock and they stop doing what they're doing. It's just fucking amazing. Here we go.
Is that image a real image?
So-
is that a photographic
Here we
image?
go.
Peace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ.
The prayer clock recites 12
I don't know if that was real or if was that filmed or was that AI?
What is that?
That lady.
Oh,
It looked fake as fuck.
it's all AI. Everything's AI. Tom's like now looking.
What's
Are
real?
you AI?
Is it cake? What's cake? I don't know what's not cake anymore.
of the most inspiring passages from the New Testament.
Grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of God and of Jesus our Lord.
As James Earl
I'm sorry. James Earl Jones sounds
love
threatening as fuck.
I love that everybody, their whole family is like crunched together on the couch, just smashed together, being like, oh, and peace be unto you with the Lord. Like they're all hugging. Look at how uncomfortable everybody in that scene looks.
Be multiplied unto you.
Look at how many
through the
chins
knowledge
that
of
man
God
has.
and of Jesus
How
our
many
Lord.
chins
As
can
James
one
Earl
person
Jones'
have? Go
famous
back and look at his
commanding
neck
voice
meat.
He has a
plays
lot,
through
yeah.
crystal clear high definition audio. Radio. Proudly display your faith with Prayer Clock's magnificent 10-inch dial.
Hey,
depicting
hold on a
Jesus'
second.
Caliente.
Hold on a second. And if you want a 10-inch dial.
in contemplative reflection and large hour numbers you can read easily from across the room.
I love that he's like, I can read that shit without my fucking glasses.
Like, hey, fucker.
Sup?
Hey, you old fucker with readers. You don't need your fucking stupid readers to look at our dumb clock.
Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's peace be unto me time, motherfucker.
Look at these people so excited to be at dinner, and the prayer clock is going to bring
Is it gonna
them
go?
in.
I like that it goes off. I hope
It goes off
at random times.
It goes off at
9:12.
It goes off at 2:48.
Oh yeah, sorry. I wonder if you
time?
could set it to like be random.
Dude, that's so amazing. It's seriously going off at like look, it's like going off at like 25 after 2. What the best is, nobody's up after 3 on
What I seriously hope that it's 12 different fucking prayers or whatever, but I hope they all happen in a 1 hour interval.
Yeah.
Like every 5 minutes
Every
for
5
1
minutes,
hour,
1
and
hour,
it's
and then
fucking
it's
silent the rest of the time.
Silent the rest of the day, because who wants to be could you imagine waking up to this in the middle of the night when some fucking James Earl Jones with his face pressed up against you telling you about the Lord? Fuck that.
He sounds so threatening.
He does. He is. He's Darth Vader. Of course he sounds threatening.
Right, yeah, okay, you got that. Yeah, right.
From across the room, in good times and in times of struggle.
This is my favorite.
Let Prayer Clock inspire
This is my
and
favorite
comfort
one.
you.
And it came to pass, as he sat at meat with them, he took bread and blessed it and brake it and gave to them.
Wait a minute. 100% getting ready to throw blows over the fucking heating bill or whatever, but fucking James Earl Jones jumps in and saves the day. You
play
gotta
that
see this
vignette
again. This is
Play
the
it.
best.
The acting.
This is the Academy
Acting.
Award-winning fucking acting here. It's the
Oh my
best.
God.
From across the room, in good times and in times of struggle, let Prayer Clock inspire and comfort you.
It's like,
To pass, as he sat at meat with them, he took bread.
Okay, hold on a second though. Listen to what it's saying, and why does that suddenly make them happy? They're talking about bread and breaking it. Like it has nothing to do with your bills.
That's a weird passage to choose.
That's a weird passage to hug your wife over.
I know, right? He's like in the thing before. He's like, the fuck are we spending all this money on? You got, and it's like, yeah, Jesus once had a sandwich. You're like, yeah, that's a good point.
You know what?
You know what?
You know what? Why are we fighting?
I don't even know. Wait, I thought, I can't even believe. I'm not even mad that we're getting fucking evicted tomorrow. I don't even give a shit.
I didn't even care that you bought a brand new Porsche Cayenne without asking me, like everybody does every Christmas.
Right? Yeah.
That's
There's a
amazing.
bow on it.
There's
You
a
can do
bow,
anything.
it's fine.
You can do anything if you put a red bow on it. That's why I put a red bow on my dick all the time.
And brake it and gave to them.
And if you want a red bow on your dick, you can go to
AdamandEve.com.
They sell them. They're really small. They're small. They fit,
Tiny.
they fit.
I've got. Well, never mind.
Tiny.
Okay.
Clock inspires me every day. Praise be to God.
My faith never wavers thanks to Prayer Clock.
But it would without it. But it would without
Prayer
it.
Clock, I would be fucking at the whorehouse tomorrow. But let me
I was
tell
about
you
to
something.
beat the shit out of my wife.
Let me tell you something. That prayer clock, when James Earl Jones tells me about the fucking sandwich Jesus ate one time, I am fucking right back in line.
Holy shit.
Snap me back in line.
Wow.
Outstanding.
How did you find this?
Tom, I was watching daytime TV. I was sick with COVID.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm watching daytime TV. I think it was like, I'm watching Maury or something. Or no, it was the news. No, it was the news. It's like the fucking Channel 9 news.
This is amazing.
It was,
This feels like a parody. I
so
feel like I'm going to
amazing.
see Andy
I think
Samberg.
It's gotta be.
It's not a
I
prayer.
think it's
No.
no, because listen to James Earl Jones's voice here. It doesn't sound right.
Maybe it
sounds
is.
like
Maybe it's a
AI to
joke.
me.
I don't know.
Let Prayer Clock inspire
He also talks
and
too
comfort
fast.
you.
All
And
right.
it came to pass,
Cecil, we got to
as
go
he
to
sat
the
at meat with them,
prayerclock.com
he
and
took
get one
bread
for the
and
studio.
blessed it and brake it and gave to them.
The prayer clock inspires me every day.
I'm
Praise
sorry,
be-
man. There's people who bought Trump bears. I'm sorry, man.
I know. Everything's
you say
fake.
that it's fake,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man.
Well,
Yeah,
Pat
God.
did say that the
He-
number is fake. The phone number is like a typical 555-1212. Is
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
Unless
that's
you
fake.
plunge a knife into it to test if it's cake.
But it was on TV.
You don't
though.
know.
Like it was on TV.
this
though.
seems like a John Oliver thing that he
My
put out or
faith
some
never
shit.
wavers
It's on
thanks
the
to
news.
Prayer Clock.
Prayer clock keeps me on the right path.
Experience the word of the Lord every hour.
Jesus.
On the hour.
Unto him
This
be
is the
glory in
best thing.
church.
Even if it's fake, it's still amazing.
Ian, go to the
Experience
prayerclock.com.
the word of the Lord every hour on the hour.
Unto him be glory in the church by Christ
Dude,
Jesus.
this guy isn't satisfied praying the rosary. He's got to have James Earl Jones also pray something at him.
Throughout all ages, world without end. Amen.
Order the prayer clock featuring James Earl Jones.
Yes.
Now for just $19.95.
I'm getting
As a
12 of
bonus,
these.
You'll also receive a special certificate of authenticity and a keepsake card. Prayer clock. even
I think
makes a
that's
great
amazing
gift
if it's
for
true.
Christmas, Easter, christenings, communions, and confirmations. This offer won't last long and
Or
is not
glory
available
holes.
in stores. Celebrate your faith. Order now.
To order your prayer clock for $19.95 plus processing and handling, call 1-800-555-1212. That's
Ian, you've got to look for the prayerclock.com. Is it real?
I'm trying to get to it, but I think we crashed the website. The DNS crashed.
We've got to get one.
It's not real then. If it's not real, then that's fine too. Then I was taken by a fake thing.
I want
Oh no, wait. Okay.
prayer clocks.
I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing.
It's a little sketch looking, but it's.
But you got there?
Yeah, I'm there. It's.
Order one on the company card if you can.
Oh God. Okay.
And send it to us. You've got to get me a prayer clock or you don't love me. Ian.
By and on behalf of licensed or DZ.
Oh, you get a 12-inch clock.
Hold on.
Sorry,
I'm
wait,
there
what?
too. I'm there too. Wrong thing. This is it.
Yeah.
So,
Terms and condition, arbitration agreement. Let's read the arbitration agreement.
Yes,
Why
I
would
like
there be
a
an
deluxe
arbitration
clock.
agreement for a clock? Wait a minute.
Severability,
Why
small
would they
claims,
go?
cost. Exactly.
that looks like a real
Waiver of
checkout.
class participation. Yeah, but I could make this website. I'm a dipshit. Order status, customer. Aha! Look at this, customerstatus.com. That doesn't go anywhere. Take that. They didn't think of all the links on their website, now did they?
It looks real to me.
Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's not.
I mean,
I'm a dumb guy. I would buy a prayer clock.
I'm telling you, like John Oliver and all these motherfuckers do all this shit all the time because they're
Clever as
fuck
shit.
with everybody. Yeah,
So-
yeah. So
But John Oliver isn't taking my $20.
If it's
Okay,
but if
there
it was
is-
John Oliver though, okay,
Our
so
Father, which
so
art-
hold on a second. So let's go back to the thing.
Harriet Carter. What the fuck is Harriet Carter? It is on other websites though. The prayer clock, like you could buy it
Can I get it on
from other
Amazon?
locations.
Hold on though. So
Yeah, I
like
was trying to find
like
it.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
A funny joke by John Oliver though wouldn't have 13,000 people that thought it was funny, right? Wouldn't he have millions of views if he did it?
Not that video necessarily.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
if maybe they're doing.
I will trust you
I-
that
I want-
I will trust you that I was duped. I'll trust you.
I mean, I just think it's somebody.
I'm
doing it,
calling
or
that
it's
number
like
tomorrow.
Nathan for you or something, like one of those motherfuckers that just fucks around. I mean, but I'll buy it if you want to buy it on the card and we cancel it. You know, if we
No, want it.
100%.
Want
You
it.
got
Send it to the
The only
send it-
question,
Buy 'em.
size.
You
Like,
gotta
do
get
we
the
want?
big one.
You got to get the big one.
12-inch
Deluxe?
12-inch
I want the
clock.
12-inch.
The 12-inch black clock. That's what
Yeah,
you want.
get-
Oh,
get-
it does. It includes a certificate of authenticity.
Well,
so,
then that's how you know
That's
it's
what
really a
I'm
clock.
Getting that tattoo.
well,
That's my
I
next
stand- I
tattoo.
stand corrected.
Certificate of authenticity of my prayer clock.
If
corrected.
if you have a clock without a certificate of authenticity, it may or may not even be a clock. You have no idea if that's a clock or not.
Oh, I gotta log in.
Yeah, you got to log into the
God
chat.
damn it.
It's going to take 6 hours to log into the
God
chat.
damn it. Anyway, this is gonna take a long time.
I'm ordering it.
Yes. Oh God, it's so great. We never did get a
curious.
Trump bear. That's a little different though. Like I don't mind giving some jackass $30 for a prayer clock and then hanging a prayer clock in the studio, but I don't want any Trump merchandise. Like that's gross.
I know, I feel the same way. I'm gonna have to do this fucking
I know, man.
gonna
You're
have-
gonna have to do like
gonna have to jump through
I am
every
not a robot.
fucking hoop.
I am fucking standing on one leg and
Thank you
howling
so
at the
much.
moon
gotta
on
get
a
my
fucking
glasses
silver
on.
bullet on
God
every
damn it.
alternating Tuesday
God
or whatever
damn it,
shit you
Tom.
got to do. Cecil, there are so many things where I'll just be like, it's too much trouble to log in. I don't want it. Like I'll go to things and it's like, you got to do this thing and that thing to log in. I'm like, no, I don't. It turns out whatever it is you have, I'm already tired of having it. I don't want it.
Oh, good. We're
There we go.
immediately in.
Into the stream.
Are we though? Because it doesn't say that there's anybody typing.
Chat's
in.
waiting for me. Maybe nobody loves us. It's 0 out of 0.
There. It doesn't. show the previous ones.
Okay. But it also says we're not connected to anything at the bottom. It says 0 out of 0.
0 out of 0.
Oh,
Yeah, something went wrong.
Let me reload.
That's not right.
There we go. We're back. Okay.
Okay.
Hope everybody's doing well.
So we can't see the prior messages?
No, you can't see because I didn't have.
Where do they
Not
go?
in this, on the independent platforms there. On there. But
Oh well. It's so sucky.
no, not
If it's not
I'm
real.
buying it. I will buy it.
That was when I saw that.
excited.
I saw it on regular TV too. I did not see this on like.
Maybe.
I saw it on regular TV.
I'm excited
And
to get
I
our
think
prayer
one of the
cock.
reasons why they do the 5551212 is because it was on the internet and not a local station where there would be a local number that they would put in.
Yeah, right.
That's why I
Like,
think.
usually in
Plus,
movies,
these, like,
like
are-
5512 is a fake one, but maybe the 1-800 number does. have
Maybe
a
it does
551.
because if you had a fulfillment center that like operated, like I'm sure if you call this number, they like want to know what you saw. And it's probably all the as seen on TV shit.
Should we call it?
You want to call it right now?
What's-
Yeah.
what's
Is it 888-5512? Yeah, let's call it
No,
right now.
800.
800.
Let's find out right now.
Settle a fight
Settle a
we're
fight.
having on the Glory Hole Discord earlier. What's your favorite star?
you have reached has been
Stargate.
disconnected.
Oh,
Are you sure it was 800, not 866 or 888?
I'm pretty sure it said 800. Yeah, somebody said in the chat phone number doesn't work at all. They called it too.
Damn it.
Cecil was tripping big time on the Rona.
So,
I gotta
well-
read this all day real quick. So, Glory Hole, settle a fight we're having in the Glory Hole Discord earlier. Which is your favorite, Stargate, Star Wars, or Star Trek? I'm gonna say my favorite of those three is Star Wars.
Star Trek for me.
I like Star Wars better than I like any of the other stuff.
Star
like
Wars.
Stargate.
Yeah, you don't like Stargate? Do you like Stargate?
Not the TV series, the movie.
You know, the last time I used to watch scenes from Stargate. You guys are gonna laugh at me because I'm a million years old. I'm gonna age myself terribly. When I used to work at Circuit City, we used to sell laser disc players, which a lot of our audience probably will have never even heard of because they only had like a moment. They were like the intermediary between VHS and DVD. And Stargate, I used to demo like home theater equipment using a scene from Stargate, and it was this fucking like enormous platter, and you had to like turn it over halfway through the movie. You had to flip the goddamn thing over.
Yeah, I
and I
remember those.
still don't know if I
did
watched that whole movie.
Why did they have those? I don't know. That doesn't seem like a. It seemed like a bad idea.
It was a terrible technology. It didn't. I mean, nobody had a laser disc. I don't want to say that. Some
It's
people. do, but-
writhing, Tom. Someone's
It is
saying it's
writhing. You are guys. I am very much corrected. It is writhing.
The
Writhing.
movie is better. The movie is better than Stargate. Stargate, the show, is stupid. I mean, that's not true. It's okay, but it's.
I never watched any of the Stargate stuff.
It's goofy.
I also
It's
never. I only
goofy.
watched like. So I watched the old Star Trek TV show, which is fine, but I watched that when I was a kid, and then I never watched any of the other stuff. And I know people have always said you got to watch Next Generation, you got to watch this, and I'm like, yeah, it's all right. But Star Trek to me is just like the universe isn't cool for me, so I just bored by it, so I don't watch it.
I liked
How about Sliders?
What?
Sliders. I remember that show. That was kind of.
Every time I got drunk, I wanted sliders.
You might want sliders, but you always regret
The
sliders.
fuck out of sliders. afterwards.
When was the last time you had White Castle? Do you remember?
It's got to be 10 years ago.
I do. I remember. It's at least every bit of 10 or 15 years ago that I had White Castle. I would be delighted if I spent the rest of my life never eating White Castle again. That would be a life well lived.
The last time I had it, I think I never had it sober, so I must have been at least partially intoxicated. And I remember burping it up for like an hour afterwards and being like, "Why did I eat this?
Yeah,
this is a terrible idea."
There's a handful of places where you're like, that should never be consumed. How are you a business?
I remember arguing with somebody and being like, "I'm like, that's not a real food. Like it's not real. It's like a fake food.
You can't feel good after
your body like explodes, man.
Did
your
you see
body
the-
just tries to turn itself inside out to get rid of it.
It
stop getting
you eat
rid of
it and your body just becomes desperate.
It can't
just
stop.
desperate. Did you see the Star Trek movies? I like the Star Trek movies, the newer ones, the J.J. Abrams ones.
The ones with the guy, the Judge Dredd, who's the Bones. Man, you don't know what I'm talking about. What is that guy's name? Urban? Something Urban?
And you know, they're good movies.
Yeah. They're all right.
I think
Yeah.
they're good little space action movies.
Yeah, they're all right. They're fine. I don't dislike them. I went to go see them. I think saw one in the theater even.
Did you?
So
I thought
don't
they were
dislike
good.
'em.
I liked
don't dislike them.
And I do remember watching Next Generation. I used to watch it when I would get sick. So when I was a kid, if I was sick, my dad would move the TV into my bedroom.
I see.
This little like, 13-inch TV, move it into the bedroom, and I'd watch Star Trek reruns. I loved it. Carl Urban, people.
Carl Urban and the Boys.
I don't know who
He's
that
seriously
is.
the best in the fucking Boys. He's amazing.
I haven't seen that. You've recommended that to me. I've
It's a
not seen
great
it.
series. It's really fucked up. It's fucked up and funny and weird, but it's really good. Genuinely outstanding. Great TV. Sarah and I watched the second season of Raised by Wolves, which
don't know what that is.
It's such a cool artistic piece, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's actually like a really cool looking thing. But it's like a futuristic sort of apocalyptic but on another planet. The apocalypse continues on another planet afterwards. Space travel stuff. It's really interesting.
I would to go back. I would say Firefly beats all those other ones.
Firefly's better than any of that. 100%. Yeah, Firefly's outstanding.
Kicks the shit out of Star Wars, Star Trek, and Stargate.
The Expanse is better than all that too. The Expanse is 100%.
Is it? I gotta watch that.
It's so much better than anything.
I'm gonna write it down so I can forget it later.
It's better than any. That's the best space series out there. Is The Expanse, in my opinion.
Wow, that's big. That's big talk.
I think it's the best space series. Period. It is really genuinely outstanding. Firefly might have beat it if it went more than a season. Now, Firefly had likable characters that was excellent. It was excellent throughout. I guess but it was really great throughout.
And then it just stops.
But it just stops. And so that movie helps it, right? Because the movie wraps up all those threads. But it is one of those things that if it went on longer, it could be the best ever, but it's just so short.
Yeah.
The Expanse is 8 seasons.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a lot of lot of tape. It's really good.
The Expanse is 8 seasons?
8, I think. Isn't it 8 or 6? 6. Maybe it's 6.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I miss?
Maybe it's 6.
Seasons?
It could have been 6. But yeah, it's a lot of episodes. It's a lot.
Battlestar Galactica gets weird. It's cool,
I did not like the remake of Battlestar Galactica. I stopped watching it.
I couldn't get into Battlestar. I watched 2 episodes and was like, this is bad.
The Expanse, I had to start watching it 3 different times because a lot happens in the first 6 episodes where they're setting the scene, and it was very hard for me to follow, and not a lot happens. And so you're just like, why am I watching this? But then there's a narrative hook. They do the Chekhov's gun at the very first second you see the show, right? So the first opening is this thing happens, and you're like, well, when am I going to get to that thing? And it takes 7 episodes to get to. It does take a long time to get to that thing happening. But once you get there, you're like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. It's really outstanding. It's very, it feels very I don't want to say Twilight Zone, but definitely it's got a little sci-fi horror aspect to it, which is fun.
Oh, so people are saying that there's books. The Expanse is
I'm
books.
listening to the books now. The books are good. I'm on the 3rd book now. Very good, but the characters are different, and the character portrayals in the Expanse series. Some of the characters are absolutely outstanding, and you will fall in love with them.
Really?
You'll genuinely fall.
All right,
in love.
I gotta watch.
You'll fall in love with Alva Sarala. You're gonna fall in love with. You're gonna fall in love with Amos. You're gonna fall. You know what I mean? You're gonna watch these, and you're gonna be like, I love this character. I would watch anything this character does.
Really?
At all? Whatever.
Okay.
It is. There's a character in it called Amos who is the quintessential badass, and he is so much fun to watch on the screen. And his one-liners are amazing. They are just the most badass one-liners you've ever seen. They're just so good. He's just and he plays, and he's like a jarhead. He plays a perfect part.
Okay.
And the Amos in the series isn't as cool in the first couple books. He starts to get into his own later on.
As it goes down.
But in the first couple books, he doesn't have the same lines, and he doesn't get into the same situations that they put the guy in the series to make him a badass from the beginning. You know what I mean? So
I'm finishing up the Red Rising series on Audible.
Red Rising is excellent.
So if
Red
you read
Rising is so good.
It's so good.
It's so good, and it's such a great winding story.
I didn't know you listened to it.
I listened to it years ago.
It's
excellent.
so good.
Excellent series.
I've been listening to it. My buddy Matt told me about it, and I was just on a whim. I was like, yeah, I need something to listen.
Excellent.
It was one of those things where I was like, okay, I'm about to head out on a long bike ride. I need something to listen to. And
it caught me and it dragged me in. It caught me and it dragged me in. How are you at the last book or?
I think I'm book 5 out of 6.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'd have to double check. I'm bad at remembering how. Let me see. I'm at book Iron Gold, whichever one that one is. because I just keep buying them. Like whatever one's next, I'm like, oh, it's fucking so good, and I'm fucking into it, man.
I gotta look now to see what one I.
And there's another one coming out in the fall. Red Rising. Let's see. We're just gonna hold and like let people listen to us Google this shit, but I don't care. It's so
we
good,
got some super
guys.
chats in the middle of that. Baron von Krog says Tom talks to Ian like a disappointed father. Thanks.
He doesn't like you that much.
Yeah. I mean, fucking don't disappoint me next time, Ian.
Banana said, I'm getting one and putting in Bible verses I choose and giving it to my former mother-in-law, talking about the clock. I did order the clock, by the way, and it is on its way. Well, we'll see. Steiny, can you use some of that $300 me and the wife gave you to buy the deluxe one? Yes, I went to the site.
Yes.
Thank you. The Superior Ian says, settle if I... Oh, yeah, you saw that one. Comic 300 Rye thing. Yeah. Stone Banana. I just went back to try ordering a prayer clock, and the terms and conditions page gives a 404 error. I'm going to use a $1 virtual card and see what happens. Yes, let us know if you also do or don't get it. And then also says, watch Strange New Worlds. It's so good, from Holly.
Strange New Worlds, huh?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. Anyway,
in any case, I think it's a great series.
It's terrific. It's terrific. It's so fun.
Really interesting.
So much fun.
Really interesting series. Really liked it quite a bit. Bobaverse audiobooks are outstanding. Seriously, one of the best series I've ever read is Bobaverse. Bobaverse. It's called that's what the series, the overarching series is. And it's about a von Neumann probe. Made from a human being's consciousness. And a von Neumann probe is a probe that flies to different solar systems, gathers enough resources to recreate itself, and then they go off to 2 solar systems and then build. And it just keeps on building and sending copies of itself throughout the universe. And it's basically a guy who got turned into an AI, and then he's
that's
Bob,
awesome.
And then he starts creating a bunch of other Bobs. And so
that's
it's
cool.
a story of him after... in the distant future of Earth.
Right.
And so it's a very clever book. It's really well written. And the conversations between himself is a really cleverly done thing. And the narrator on Audible is excellent for it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Another great book, too, is, did you ever read The Martian?
No, I don't think so.
Martian's an excellent book. That same guy, Andy Weir,
from the movie. Didn't they make a movie?
They made a movie, but the book is excellent.
Okay.
And the guy who wrote that is Andy Weir. He wrote a book called Project Hail Mary. Excellent book. Really great.
Maybe I'll do that after I finish. I'm going to finish Red Rising series pretty soon.
It's a one shot, so it's just one book.
Yeah.
But it's really well done, and you have to listen to it because what they do in that book to make the sound of the book come through is really clever. It's one of the best, most clever versions of an audiobook I've listened to in a long time.
All right, I'll check that
excellent.
out.
Project Hail Mary is excellent. It is a really great book. I've never listened to Artemis, but man, absolutely. Project Hail Mary. I loved it. I thought it was great. So there's a lot of great sci-fi out there. That's some of my favorite stuff to listen to. So we're going to do the Skeptic's Creed now. So I wanted to take part of the Skeptic's Creed.
What if it's better?
And I wanted to put it into this novel AI.
Ian's laughing because he knows it'll be better. Thanks, Ian. Those are just my feelings, Ian.
So let's take
maybe next time I won't feel like paying you.
Of this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the first several lines of this. We're going to paste it. And it's going to stop at double bubble toil and. So the first few lines are credulity is not a virtue. It's fortune cookie cutter. Mommy issue. Hypno Babylon bullshit. Couched in scientician. Double bubble toil and.
Oh, I got to read it. Can I read it?
Go.
Go scroll up top. I want to read it from the jump.
You got it. Here we go. So
credulity is not a virtue. It's fortune cookie cutter, mommy issue, hypno Babylon bullshit. Couched in scientician, double bubble, toil and trouble, a long hot bath of double bubble, toil and trouble, a long hot bath of double bubble, a long hot bath of double bubble, toil and trouble, double bubble, toil and trouble, double bubble, toil and trouble, the long hot bath of double.
Admittedly, it's better.
I know, it's so much better.
All right, let me take this.
That
out.
was fucking
Here we
great.
go. Here we
Grab
go.
another
I'm
chunk
gonna
of
grab
it.
another chunk. Let's
This
stop.
is amazing.
Let's stop.
Now that's art.
Let's stop.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
So here we go.
I feel
It starts at pyramidal free energy healing and ends with Bigfoot Yeti aliens. Here we go.
it just breaks.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay,
so
I
here
think
we
it's
go.
got. I think it's got. Oh,
Here
this
we
is gonna
go.
be
Here we go.
pyramidal free energy healing, water downward spiral, brain deadpan sales pitch, late night info docutainment. Leo Pisces cancer cures, detox reflex foot massage, death in towers, tarot cards, psychic healing, crystal balls, Bigfoot, Yeti, aliens, zombie apocalypse, holograms, crystal skulls, ancient alien artifacts, bioelectricity, quantum entanglement, vortexes, telekinesis, powdered waffles, atomic wedgies, massage, aerobics, meditation.
Waffles. Yes.
Powdered waffles made my life.
We are going to stop calling this show Cognitive Dissonance. It is called
This is powdered waffles.
from now on. How amazing
this is
that?
so much fun.
All right, so there's more.
All
of
right.
course, so let's get another.
Somebody said it outputs audio. Is there a?
I have no idea, but I'm reading these.
Tom's reading it.
Yeah, no, reading them is funnier, but it's.
All right.
But thank you for your less funny suggestion. That's what you meant to say, Ian.
That's what chat said. That's what chat.
Here we
would
go,
say.
guys. So
All
it
right.
starts with
Churches, mosques, and synagogues.
and ends with vaccine nuts. So here we go.
Oh. All right, it's going to get a little weird.
It's going to get a little weird.
Churches, mosques, and synagogues, temples, dragons, giant worms, Atlantis, dolphins, truthers, birthers, witches, wizards, vaccine nuts, anti-vaxxers, victims of the Holocaust,
What?
biohazard phobics,
What?
weather predictors, ice age fears, climate change deniers, Arctic melting, cyclone strikes, tornado swarms. It does not know what to do. It's
Some of that is
Some of that's great.
Some of that is what? So that's amazing. All right.
I like that it's sort of picking up a thread, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not holding it. You know.
Let's see how it ends it.
All right.
So it starts with expose your sides and ends with conclusive. Let's see if it gets doubt even this. So here we go. The last line of this
if
doubt
it
even
says
this.
doubt, okay.
It'd be amazing.
Oh God, this
Here
is
we go.
expose your sides, thrust your hands, bloody, evidential, conclusive. You are a criminal and you are caught red-handed. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? Your fate is in the jury's hands. The judge will make his ruling as soon as he can. Dude, I want to just do poetry readings of fucking gibberish from this site.
Is so good. This is so good.
This would be, dude, fill in a real poem. Go see, so real quick, Google Robert Frost.
What's
the
that
Snowy
path?
Road
What's that
one.
path one? What's
Yeah,
that?
the two roads diverged. I don't remember what it's called, but two roads diverged. It'll pull it up. Like Poetry Foundation will grab it. Let's see what it does with like Frost.
Here we go. Fire and Ice.
That's a good one. I know that one almost by heart.
So I'm
It's
just going
very
to take the
short.
first
Anyone
half
would
of
know
it.
it, yeah.
I'm just going to take the first half of it.
All right.
So here we go. I'm going to have it do it.
Oh, we should do a This Is Just to Say too. That's the next one.
That's a great one, yeah.
This is called NovellaNet or something.
Novel AI.
Website?
Some
Novel
say the
AI.
world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold at those who favor fire. But if I had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is always great and would suffice.
That's the poem.
That's the poem.
Yeah.
And here's what AI came up with. The first thing you notice on entering is a large fireplace dominating the room and drawing your eye. What the fuck?
I don't know.
It did not do a good job at all.
At all. So it'll just finish the poem. The thing is like this is a thing that's hooked up to the internet and understands, I think, some famous things. So if something famous gets inputted, it's going to know the famous thing. So you would have to put in some of your other poetry or other things.
Yeah, other things that are less that nobody knows.
That nobody knows.
Right.
And so it would be able to play with it. But I saw this. One of the things I wanted to do.
I wonder what it would do with one of those weird structural poems I wrote.
Let me see if I can find it without, because I know that I was able to do it earlier. So let me do AI art.
This is fun, though.
So AI art generator, let's see what happens here. Okay, so I'm going to post part of the Skeptic's Creed in here. So let's put in, I'm going to put this back on screen so everybody can see it. So I'm going to take temples, dragons, giant worms. Ready? So here we go. This is what we're going to get.
So let's do cyberpunk. Oh, would you pick
I'm sorry. I accidentally put
No, it's fine. I don't care.
Oh, we don't want it to give it notifications. We'll block it.
Here are recommendations. This creation is rendering.
It's still rendering. Okay.
So, yeah, it takes a little bit.
Does it take a while?
I mean, the Dolly one was.
It's like some Cthulhu looking shit. It like doesn't. What's happening though?
I don't really know. It's
like it doesn't have the top of it. It looks like I feel like I want to scroll up to see the whole thing.
Okay, so let's try another one. I'll go back to that first.
Do you feel
one.
the same
Let's go
way?
to the
Like
first
I want
one.
to scroll up.
So why don't I do shaman, healers, evangelists, conspiracy, double speaks, to amount of nonsense? Want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. And I'll do a cyberpunk one this time.
All right.
Let's see what we get. People can see this, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at all those different things in there.
It's just like I don't know what
It might be
to
a little
do.
too much. It might be a little too much. So
Don't add Ted Cruz.
It's fascinating that thing that was created there just didn't exist at all and now does, and nobody made it. What is that? What does it say? What do the words say?
Looks right to
9
me.
chamber bed innocence? Is that what it says?
I think there's too much in
Weapon kids?
I think there's
What does that say? Does that say weapon kids?
Yeah, I think it does say weapon.
I
kids.
love that. I want that
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Weapon kids. All right.
It's like 3 ninjas, but better.
Does that say 9-member bed innocence? What does
I'm
it
gonna
say?
just
Can
do
you say?
something smaller.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do something. I'm just gonna do Bigfoot Yeti aliens and see what comes.
Oh,
out.
that'll be great. Yeah.
So here we go.
Do that one as
And
cosmic?
we're gonna do this one as cosmic. Bigfoot Yeti aliens.
It did look like Ryan Reynolds. Look,
That guy on the right kind of looks like big nosed.
I love
Nick
the
Cage.
nose down there. That guy's nose is in charge.
Yeah.
It's like the new Pinocchio movie or whatever.
looks like Eric Hovind. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh my God. Mint that fucking NFT. We're selling it for $1 trillion.
That is our new.
Let's get
profile
rich.
Picture. That's our new profile picture. right there.
Ian,
I'm not sure we can show this on YouTube.
I want you to screen grab that, and I want you to make me rich selling that as an
No.
NFT. I'll give you a
Ian,
third of the
that's
money.
our new NFT.
That's
our,
it.
Can you put that on the blockchain for
Yeah.
us?
Ian, you've got to blockchain this for me because I mean,
Sure.
how is
That'll do
that?
it.
That's better than every Bored Ape Yacht Club thing.
Yeah.
All right,
It
last
is.
one, guys. Last
All right.
one.
Monkey.
Another last piece.
Dude, that AI thing is fucking fascinating.
Isn't it crazy? So here we go.
Terrifying.
You know those weird like structural
I'm
poems I
not
write
doing
with all
cyberpunk.
the
I'm going to do Matt this time.
all the parentheses and stuff? I wonder what it would do with that.
So this is Death and Towers Tarot Cars. Tarot Cars, guys. You're running low on credits. I got to buy credits. So we keep doing it.
Oh, or go pro. No more of this amateur crit. What'd you pick? Is this Matt or
I picked Matt because it looks like the cyberpunk one gets a little crazy.
Yeah, I hated the cyberpunk one. Okay, that's kind of cool.
That's Death and Tower Tarot Cars. There you go.
Oh, wow.
That's actually kind of cool.
Actually, kind of cool. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's
See, when it does landscape, it's kind of good.
that's like a cool apocalyptic
Yeah.
landscapey thing. It feels like the cover of like a Dark Tower book.
Yeah. All right. Well, we had fun with AI. If anybody has any ideas on what to do with AI, we can come back and try it again
That was awesome.
next time. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, what's happening soon? I don't know if anything's happening.
Are we gonna have the?
We're gonna have knowledge
Knowledge
fight
Fight
on soon,
guys on.
hopefully.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
fingers
We're gonna have them
crossed.
on. We don't know exactly. We think it's gonna be in the early October. All right. I don't know. I think that's it, right?
That's the whole show,
That's the
man.
whole show. We gotta go.
What
then.
else you want from us?
What else you want?
Well, we didn't watch that video that kind of was referenced in the thumbnail.
What
if you
was
wanted
it?
To watch that. It was Sarah shared it. It's Linda Paulson. It's in the Discord.
Oh, let's watch
Not
it.
the Discord, the Slack.
It's in the Slack. Can you put it in the thing?
Yeah, I'll put it in the thing.
We'll watch it.
Oh, somebody said they ordered a frozen Pequod's pizza delivery tomorrow.
Oh,
I didn't know you could order Pequod's.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, I want to order Pequod's.
I didn't know.
We got to get it for the studio because I
Gotta
miss
try
it.
it. Yeah, you got to try it.
I think I ordered Lou Malnati's one time.
I sent Lou
this is
Malnati's
okay.
to Haley when we were
pretty
dating.
good, actually.
It's okay.
I don't wanna say
We
this.
sent it to the scathing guys one of the first years
We did.
as a gift. We
Christmas.
also sent them a Portillo's pack one year.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might do that again this year. Portillo's pack's a good gift.
That
I
is a
think.
nice gift because
That's a good gift.
they should eat some food.
That's a gift that keeps on giving. Oh, is it in here? Okay, here we go. YouTube.
It's in there. I don't want to say that I liked Lou Malnati's better than Pequod's, but
Good. What is
Okay,
happening?
what are we watching?
Wait a
here?
minute.
What
Is this fucking real?
What is happening?
Ian, am I watching something real?
it's as real as the prayer clock.
Okay,
That didn't help, Ian.
here we go.
No way. No way.
Utah District 12, listen up right here. There's a new name on the ballot for the Senate this year. My name is Linda Paulson, Republican and awesome. Love God and family and the Constitution. I tried to get another conservative to run. Nobody could do it, so I'm getting it done. I'm pro-religious freedom, pro-life, pro-police, the right to bear arms and the right to free speech. I want less government control and regulation, want to stop and expose all political corruption where there's integrity, morality, accountability. Government programs should lead to self-sufficiency and support traditional family as the fundamental unit of society. But in schools, they're pushing for new beliefs and just
What? Like what? Like what beliefs are they pushing for?
Oh, that black people are people.
like
Yeah.
minorities exist,
Yeah.
and that
And that we once enslaved
the
them?
colonizers might have been bad to them.
Right. Yeah. That's a new belief.
As a female adult, I know what
Hey.
a woman is.
Holy
Go.
shit.
Go back a couple bars because I want to hear the turnaround where the beat
Family
flips.
as the
It's my
fundamental
favorite.
unit of society.
Try
But
to
in schools,
nod.
they're pushing for new beliefs. And just to clarify, as a female adult, I
Oh.
know what a
What is-
woman is.
Jesus Christ.
Is this real?
I love
Yeah.
this.
Hold on. Hey, Sarah, you in the audience? Sarah in the audience, real quick. I just want to. Sarah.
She did send this to us.
Yeah.
so.
So, Sarah, I want to ask you a question. What's the chances
anyway.
this lady wins?
Oh,
What's
no.
the chances that this rapping lady wins? And is this for just state
pretty
of
good.
Ohio, of Utah or whatever, or is this a
Is
representative?
this Utah State Senate? Or
It's Linda Paulson.
Sarah,
Yeah,
why is
specific.
this real?
Yeah. Why?
I'm a little mad at Sarah that this
Yeah.
is real. Like I feel like
Utah
it's
Senate.
Someone said transphobic dab, and I can't
It is a
agree
transphobic
more. I
dab.
cannot agree more. That
It is a
exactly what she
transphobic
did.
dab.
She essentially
It's so
said transphobic bullshit dab,
Dabbed.
and then she was
Dabbed on them.
Yeah.
Utah State Senate District 12.
Oh, Sarah says it's an 86% white
White.
rich district, so it's a 100% chance she wins.
Neat. That's great.
Oh yeah, she'll get
Thank
it.
you for bringing the show down, Sarah. We appreciate it.
Oh,
This is your fault. You have to own
Grandma
this.
sucks.
all right, let's finish
Hold
this
on, let's see
horror.
what Grandma's gonna do. She's gonna knit a
Dude,
fucking.
here's
she's
the
gonna
thing.
knit a transphobic sweater.
Real quick, Cecil. I was about to say, God, this song has got to be 3 or 4 minutes long. It's a minute and a half long. We've only been listening for 1
Feels like I've been listening
minute.
for my entire adult life.
This song has wiped out every other song I've ever heard.
Go.
Country, it's a blessing to be free, but freedom comes with responsibility. The Constitution needs to be protected, not changed or disregarded, but resurrected. If you share my values, if you like what I stand for, then give me your vote on the 8th of November. District 12
Doesn't
needs a
even
choice.
rhyme.
Let me be your voice, Linda Paulson.
Let it rhyme.
Linda Paulson for Senate.
Her name was Linda Paulson.
Paulson.
Her name
Nice.
was
In
Linda
death, we are all Linda Paulson.
In death, we're all Linda Paulson. God.
At least
That was
at least
so-
AI can never make us cringe as hard. Yeah.
Yikes.
That was so bad.
Next
I missed the
time-
prayer clock
Okay,
already.
so Ian, your task for next time, I want you to find the lyrics for that, and we are going to AI those lyrics next time.
Yes.
We're going to AI those lyrics. And here's the other
Don't
thing.
teach them this.
Here's the other thing. Ian, I want to say this. If you can't find the lyrics, you're going to have to transcribe the lyrics and watch that multiple times to do it. So
Yeah.
that's it. Everybody vote. Everybody say in chat, Ian, do it if you want Ian to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat say that. Go
Every-
ahead.
and
Don't do it. Please.
Go ahead. Say Ian, do it.
We
if
gotta
you want Ian to
we
do
gotta
it.
have a threshold. If at least 3 people say it, then Ian has to do
Yeah.
it. That's actually how
Don't
this
do it.
show should work. If 3 people demand it, Ian has to do whatever it is.
Yeah.
Don't do it, or the
Like-
next 10 ads are going to be that.
Do it.
Ian,
Ian,
now,
do it.
oh,
Ian,
Sarah's
do it. 3
weighing
in
in.
a row.
Sarah's like 3 votes on her own.
Sassy Sarah. Bring
Sarah.
it.
Era.
Bring it. Yeah, there's enough people, I think. Ian, do
There we
it.
go.
There's enough people.
Yeah, you're not required by internet law.
Why
Yeah.
do people like pain? Are you supposed to be humanist?
They don't have to fucking listen to her. That poor, God, it's that woman. It just feels like they're gonna just like grab her arm and slowly walk her into the home.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Please.
God.
Why in the world would you take somebody who can't sing, who is very obviously tone deaf? Which, to be fair, I am
That's
too.
fine. That's fine.
But I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
Ian's
wouldn't be
tone
like
deaf too. Like,
listen
it's
to-
fine. We
what?
don't.
Why would you be like, oh, my ad should definitely be a song?
Oh, Sarah.
Let's take the thing I'm worst at and make sure that that's what's the most public.
Wait, did Sarah have a super chat? You got to read it, Ian. What's the super chat?
Yeah, we read all our super chats. Ian, we respect those who
Something.
pay us the monies.
What did it say, Sarah? Sarah,
it's
just
using
type
your
it.
money to
Just
do
type
it.
it
That's
again,
okay.
and I will read it. Just type
That's
it
all right.
again. It's fine.
No, don't do it.
No, just
Sarah, you
type
can
it
just
again,
text it
Sarah.
to me. It's
I'll
fine.
Find it. I'll find it.
Just type it again.
Find it. Sarah.
And someone's even
was-
replying, even Ian, do it still. So they're still telling you to do it, Ian.
Good.
Sarah wants, can we make long black eggplant call to prayer the long black bath or long hot bath? That's the AI. Yeah.
My ears are bleeding.
Yes,
yeah,
your ears are bleeding.
That's
All right.
so
Yes,
bad.
we can do
Okay,
that.
we got to go, guys. I
so
have to
bad.
get up in the morning, so
Yeah,
we're going to
yeah.
go. Bye, everybody. We'll catch you guys next week. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Bye, guys.
So long.
Doodles.
Don't let AI take your jobs.
AI, what's the end?
I don't feel worried yet. I don't feel worried at all yet.
Yeah, at least for that.
That last rap was something else, man.
That was terrible.
God. Why do it? Like, you're going to win anyway. Like, why make an ass out of yourself?
Why spend the money and the time
Like, why make an ass out
doing
of
the
yourself?
thing you're the worst at?
Yeah. And, like, why imitate a culture you hate?
Right. Yes.
You know?
Well, because I mean, they've been stealing fucking black music for.
guess true.
They don't even
True,
know they're
dude.
doing. I mean,
True,
they do,
dude.
but they don't give a shit. So,
Fucking care.
God, what a nightmare.
Yikes.
That was the worst thing.
Anything else?
No.
No, that's it, Ian.
Okay.
You can ask us every time when we stop talking.
Yeah, when there's a long, awkward silence, then you got to count back 3, 2.
You
One.
never stop talking. So when am I supposed to do that?
I guess that's true, too. That's fair.
All right, 3, 2.
That's fair.
1.